Hi, this is for discussion post 5. It asks, how do you know you listen well, and describe a time when you listened well. So, there was a time where, and actually, it kind of happens still. There's times where my sister comes to me for advice, and she tells me the situation that's going on, and usually it is about her kid's father, and I've been through a lot of that situation, so I kind of know, the guidance to give her. But I listen very well to every detail of what she says and what he says back and forth to each other, whether it be text messages or she's reading off or whether she's telling me an incident that happened. Um, we usually are in the car or we're sitting at my house. Um, my listening goals for that is always the key points of seeing how she responds to things. Um, because I already know kind of what grounds he's on by the things that she tells me, seeing things from my own eyes and hearing about things when I'm not around as well. Um, so my listening goals are really how she responds, and if that's going to help her or make her situation worse. I feel like my listening is really adapted to situational and relational context because I relate to a lot of the things that she has to deal with, and as well as situational because depending on the situation, because every situation is not completely the same. Depending on the situation, is how you want to give your advice based off of that. Um, and also, like, listening goals, also like to make sure when she is responding to these messages, she's not angry and um, going off of anger, basically. Especially if eventually court gets involved with the child that they have, um, you want to make sure that you're handling the situation correctly. Um, so it's very, very, very important for me to listen to detailed things and her responses and leading up to her coming to me being like, what do I do? What do I say? That way I can give the best advice possible for her situation. And then she's normally upset about it too. So relational wise, I'm like, I know I've been through this. Um, you got to take it day by day, and just giving her good relational context on the fact that I have been through it and it's okay. Technology like smartphones, they can help in situations, I believe, um, if you're reading something off of it or showing pictures of an incident or, you know, something is on there to where that's what you're talking about, if it's related to your conversation. However, for listening, it hinders our ability to be good listeners because if my sister was here talking to me about a situation and I was just on my phone texting people back and everything else, I wouldn't be listening very well. I would miss some things and I would have to be like, huh, what did you say? I didn't hear you. Sorry. Um, and that's just not very good listening skills. So I always try to put my phone up and listen to what people have to talk about. A lot of people come to me for advice and um, things of that nature, or sometimes they don't even want advice or need advice. They just come to me because they know that I listen, and I'll be there for them. I'm a very big helper when it comes to life problems and situations. I try to be the best I can be for my family and friends when it comes to listening to them and helping them through a hard time. And that is all for discussion post 5. Thank you.